Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome back to Mansion After Dark, everyone. Your #1 spot for all the mod mansion mess.
Yes, we're digging into the very first episode that just dropped on Sim TV.
And honestly,
Yeah.
I am shook. Episode 1, you guys.
7 Sims, that massive castle, all chasing influence.
Yeah.
It was always going to be messy.
Oh, it went off the rails faster than Mookie running from chores, which, spoiler, he kinda did.
Huh. Okay, so tonight we are getting into everything. The drama, the alliance is already forming.
The betrayals, the unexpected nudity. Yes, we are going there.
We're clocking every single fake vibe. This isn't some calm recap, okay?
Nope. Think of us as your messy best friends spilling all the tea from inside that mansion. Get ready.
All right, let's set the scene. The arrivals. First impressions of the house itself. That princess room bed. Insane.
Totally. And the hot tubs, plural, plus that, super exclusive crowned influencer guest house looming over them.
It screams luxury, but also pressure, And the whole point. Compete for influence, get ranked, no boots yet.
Right. It's like Sim Circle meets Bad Girls Club meets Real World, but with more potential for fires.
And the rules, oh my watcher, the rules. Some are clearly just there to stir the pot.
Like not being allowed to deny accusations. What? And mandatory house meetings. You can't escape the drama.
And that private chamber, where they supposedly spill their guts in secret.
Yeah, right.
Secret in that house.
Please. But you saw it play out immediately. Mookie turning up late, instantly messy, cooking beans of all things.
Classic Mookie.
Yeah.
While everyone else is trying to, figure out who's who.
Okay, so first night chaos. The sleeping situation was interesting. Who grabbed what?
Well, Mookie just plopped down in a middle bed in the main room. No shame.
Zodi snagged that solo bed, though. Kind of smart. Avoiding immediate bunkmate drama.
True. While Forrest and Lumen apparently ended up in the hot tub or on couches.
Mm-hmm.
A bit lost, maybe. Or just avoiding the communal room.
Maybe. But let's address the elephant in the room. Or rather, the lack of clothes in the room. The nakedness.
Oh my God, right. What in the Watcher's name was happening? Mookie, Lumen, Forrest, just stripping down.
It was wild. But apparently the tea is there was no laundry machine. Seriously.
That's what we heard. A simple oversight led to, well, that. Which honestly became its own drama.
Totally. And the absolute lack of shame from some of them. Just strutting around.
Which brings us to the first real clash. Mookie's, let's call them unique habits.
Unique is one word for it. His messiness immediately grating on, well, everyone, but especially Demona.
Oh, Demona was not having it. Which leads us perfectly into the Great Dumpling War of Episode 1.
Okay, break it down. Demona tries to cook.
Keyword.
Yeah.
Tries. Starts a small fire, naturally. Runs outside in a panic.
And then Forrest, bold as brass, swoops in.
And eats the abandoned, slightly singed dumplings. Excuse me.
The nerve. And the fallout was intense. Forrest was all, she left it. It wasn't even good.
Well, Demona was practically spitting fire herself.
Ugh.
How dare she eat my food after I almost died?
The tension. You could cut it with a plastic spork. It wasn't just about dumplings, clearly.
Not at all. It was disrespect. And then Forrest immediately goes to the punching bag. Is she training for round 2?
Right. Getting her aggression out or prepping. Yipes.
And just when the internal drama was peaking, boom, uninvited guests. The neighbors show up.
Judith, Octavia, and Thorne. Were they just being neighborly or stirring the pot?
Well, Zodi immediately started flirting with Octavia, who was married.
Yeah.
To Thorne, who was right there.
So shady. That fake politeness routine he pulled, clocked it immediately. What was he trying to prove?
Exactly. And then there was that teen friend visiting. And Forrest instantly starts gossiping about Lumen.
Oh, yeah, the whole fat camp comment. Ouch. Spilling tea on your supposed friend on day 1. Not a good look, Forrest.
Early shade detected. So much for sticking together.
Okay, but then things got genuinely concerning. The mansion plague.
OMG, yes.
Yeah.
The sickness, Demona got it first, right? Pneumonia. Girl.
Then Mookie got tonsillitis. And Salami got meningitis? Are we serious? Are they going to have to medically evacuate someone already?
It spread like wildfire. Lumen got sick too. The whole house basically became a biohazard zone.
And immediately, the finger-pointing started. Salami and Zodi straight up blamed Demona.
She brought it in. She started the fire. Now she's starting the plague.
Right.
Okay, maybe. Or just bad luck.
Who knows? But it definitely didn't bring them together. Just more division and blame.
And the chaos of getting medicine, people go to the hospital. That house is a certified MAS and a hospital ward.
Seriously.
But
maybe the messiest part, the private chamber tell-alls, this is where the real tea spilled.
Moment of truth. Let's get into what they really think, excluding Dayton, of course.
Okay, Demona first. Who did she hate? Surprise, surprise. Mookie and Forrest.
Yep. Called Mookie messy, stinky, naked, and sick. Okay, valid points on some of that maybe.
And she was furious about the food theft and Forrest acting tough. Who did she like? Basically nobody.
Right, she just kind of tolerated everyone else. Minimal annoyance was the highest praise.
Okay, Zodi. Who was the worst for him? Damona again.
Yep. He blamed her for the drama, the attitude, getting everyone sick, the fire. He saw her as, like, the source of all problems.
Strategic, maybe. Targeting the obvious lightning rod. Who did he like? Well, we know he wasn't focusing on Damona there.
Moving on. Forrest. Who did she hate most? Shockingly, Damona.
Duh. The dumplings, the fire. She called the food nasty, too. She is holding on to that grudge.
She is. But who did she like? Salami. Said he was like a big brother, nice, gave advice, so she found one ally.
An ally she might need, because she seems ready to throw down with Damona.
Totally. Okay, Mookie's turn. Who did he think was the worst? Take a wild guess.
Oh, let me think. Damona.
Bingo. Called her a bully, evil, and sasshole. Blamed her for the sickness and the fire, too. He was not holding back.
Wow. Strong words. Who is his best? Zodi. Said he was a cool dude. They ate together, talked life. An introvert bond.
Apparently. He even mentioned his midlife crisis coming up.
Yeah.
Fun. And he did say he learned his lesson about leaving clothes out after Damona yelled. So some self-awareness. Maybe.
A tiny bit. Okay, finally, Lumen. Who got on his nerves the most? Mookie.
Yep. All about the clothes on the floor, the constant nakedness, the banana-colored briefs, his belly. Lumen was clearly judging.
He was. Who did he like? Forrest. Said he knows her from school. She stays out of drama with him.
Interesting. He didn't mention Forrest gossiping about him, though. Selective memory, perhaps? Or just trying to keep the peace with his known quantity?
Very interesting. So summing up the chamber tea, Damona is basically public enemy number one. Hated by almost everyone, and she hates Mookie and Forrest right back.
Mookie and Zodi found this unexpected connection. Forrest likes salami, but is basically prepping for battle with Damona.
And Lumen just wants to avoid drama, but is clearly annoyed by Mookie while maybe ignoring red flags about Forrest.
It's a tangled web already.
Yeah.
Episode 1 gave us naked Sims, kitchen fires, a housewide plague, food fights, shady flirting, secret gossip, and punching bag therapy sessions.
Phew. It was A-L-A-T, and now the voting is happening. Who's going to be the first crowned influencer? Who's hitting the bottom?
And then, that letter. Dun 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 dun. One of you came here pretending. Someone already knows.
Chills. What does that even mean? Who is the imposter? Who knows their secret?
Oh, this is going to unleash a whole new level of chaos. Episode 2 is going to be insane.
Phew. Okay, wow. That was a premiere. Our little deep dive really shows just how much went down.
Seriously, so many questions spinning out of this. Who's playing the game hardest? Is Damona really the villain everyone thinks she is?
Is the sickness going to take someone out? Like, for real, will Damona and Forrest ever get over Dumpling Gate? Probably not.
Probably not. You got to stay tuned to Sim TV for the next episode of Mod Mansion, for sure.
And we'll be right back here on Mansion After Dark to dissect every single messy moment.
Absolutely. So, what stood out to you in this episode? What are your predictions? Who's the imposter?
Keep theorizing, Sims fans. Let the gossip commence. We'll see you next time.